So this is going to be a gym tour. We're going to go through everything that I bought over the past 4 years, from kettlebells, bars, plates, little gadgets, and hopefully you can learn about what to and what not to buy. So these are my kettlebells, 6 in total. These are what got me back into fitness just at the beginning of COVID. The first kettlebell I bought was this 18 kilo. The reason I got an 18 kilo, not 16 kilo, is because when COVID broke out, everyone wanted to get some at-home fitness equipment, and the 16s and the 20s sold out, so I've got an 18, which is a little unusual. I've got an 8 that's plastic. The worst one here is the 32, the second biggest one. I've got a 40 here. The 32 is pretty crap because the horns are the wrong shape and size, so it's quite uncomfortable. So when I first got back into fitness, I was a bit of a cheapskate and bought these 1-inch collar bars. I had a few of them. Recently bought this one, which actually is a little unusual. The actual bar itself is the same width as a power bar, meaning it can put up a lot more weight than these traditional 1-inch collar bars. You can see how much thicker it is. But it doesn't have any sort of markers on the knurling. So I've put some weightlifting tape to mark roughly for my own reference, particularly on the bench. It's quite useful. But again, it has the 1-inch collars, and all of my plates are the 1-inch plates. I really should have bought the Olympic stuff, but again, I cheaped out. And actually, I've just noticed that this plate is actually, because it's just an iron plate, is actually bent. So I've got a bent 20 kilo plate now. Amazing. I think a great investment for anyone making a home gym if you're looking for an next pie after a regular barbell or dumbbells is an easy curl bar. They don't take up much room, and yeah, I think they're more versatile than people think if you just want to get a quick workout in. I've also got these dumbbells. I've got 4 in total. I've got ones with plastic handles, which is surprisingly good actually. But after you put more than 40 kilos on these, it sort of starts to bend. The plastic bends and deforms, which doesn't feel very safe. So I bought these, which they can put up with a lot more weight, but the handles themselves are really thin and quite uncomfortable to use. I've got a rambling assortment of stuff in both this box from IKEA. You can see I've got some small parallettes on top, some straps, some wrist supports, liquid chalk, some regular chalk, and inside we've got weightlifting shoes, squat shoes if you will, some deadlift shoes, some fat grips. I think these are the fattest ones you can get, as well as some knee sleeves and stuff, and figure 8 straps. Yeah, so that's in there. Hanging on this side, we've got some belts and some bands. Bands are great for warming up, but other than that, they're not the most useful purchase you can make. Got some regular size parallettes. A bit of a waste of time, in my opinion, or a waste of money, because looking back, I should have bought full-size ones for dips and the like. Another bad purchase is this pulley system. Yeah, this pulley system is primarily a waste of time. It swings around, whatever you attach it to. It's not on any runners or whatever, so you put some plates on there, you pull it up. After a few reps, it starts swinging. It's pretty dangerous. You damage your walls, wherever you hang it. It's I wouldn't advise you buy one, but they are cheap. And they come with these little loading pins, which, yeah, are pretty pointless as well. Also got some regular old chains, some padlocks and stuff. They're not made for working out. They don't add much weight. I think they're probably 2 to 4 kilos each with the padlocks. But they are good for attaching plates to your waist and stuff. But yeah, they're cheap and they're versatile. Bits of kit I got from MirrorFit, pretty cheap and cheerful. Squat rack and a bench, adjustable bench. The bench itself's pretty good. I have a few gripes with it. The shape I don't love, could do with it being a bit wider, and it rattles around a little bit. It doesn't really affect you when you're actually benching. All the pressure on it really stabilizes it, but yeah, it's not amazing, but it does the job, and it's not expensive. I've taped some cardboard to these safeties, just so it's not quite so loud if anything does collide with it. As far as flooring goes, this floor is not made for lifting weights, to be honest. It's on the bottom floor, but it's floorboards, and there's maybe a foot of space beneath us. So don't deadlift it anymore. Take some of this MDF, some of this compressed wood, put it in the kitchen where there's a concrete floor, and then put those tiles on it. And it actually is quite useful because it adds up to actually the right level deadlift, because the diameter of these 20 kilo plates is a little narrow, to be honest. So this is my pull-up bar. I think these are essential for any home gym, really. It's got plenty of handles, and it's really nice and high. This one I bought it quite recently, replaced my old one that was all bent and falling apart. I should really take off these bits of foam, make hanging on a little bit annoying. I'd rather just, even though it's not gnarled, this bit of metal makes it way easier to grip. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of that. Maybe it was interesting, maybe it was useful. But yeah, thanks.